do like the true pacifist or whatever fully, because there's always this subtle tweak to the genocide route, from what I recall. Human, don't you know how to greet a new pal? Turn around and
Wow, DFortae coming in already on the very introduction. Well, welcome on in. I'm like, I didn't expect anyone to be like, you know, coming coming in like this early. I think you're stalking me. I like, okay, wait. Oh, Moody's on. Let's know. But thank you for coming on in. Um. Okay, so I'm gonna continue for the next two nights, today and tomorrow, or August and September. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Orkogre Castle, and thank you DFortae for telling me how to pronounce that, because I always thought it was Orkogre Castle or something like that. Okay, oh yeah, we left off at the meditation chamber. The sanctum appears to be a small meditation chamber, for quietly centered underneath the candles of the far wall sits a fluffy purple cushion, surrounded by numerous symbols engraved upon the floor. Okay, so we want to search here. Under the cushion, you find a tiny indenture in which resides a red button. Chant mantras, push the button, leave alone. Of course, you know what we're going to do. We're going to push the darn button. It reminds me of some of those cartoons where they would say, "Don't push the button!" And they're like, "I'm pushing the button." Push the button. Let's see what we get. Ah, for darn. So apparently there was some falling debris. Okay. Hey, Ed from Wild Dog Arcade on my phone. Hope you're doing well. I think I remember hearing that you're in California, if I remember. That's what I tried to remember. I thought that was the case. Oh, Gary is actually, but welcome on Ed. Thank you. I'm actually playing a modification. Modification of Wizardry 7. It's the DFortae mod. In fact, I'm gonna shout out DFortae really quick. DFortae does a lot of excellent gaming. Does lots of excellent retro gaming, and also has some excellent mods of different games, trying to make them a little bit fairer. Well, you're welcome, DFortae. I'm glad to do that, but I'll be honest with you. I don't know if anyone knows Pinball with Fear, but Pinball with Fear helped a lot with etiquette, like on what to do, like be very thankful, shout people out. Several years worth of uncollected garbage lies scattered about the floor, having been dumped when you errantly open the cache. Oh, great! Apparently, Mercatos took the easy route to good housekeeping. Good. It's like, okay, we'll just good housekeeping. We'll just stuff everything into a closet, and then when you open the door, it just all crashes out. That's DW, bruh. I probably should search. Searching through the trash in the dead wizard's closet, you find a sealed parchment and a ring of keys. You find a scroll and you find a ring of steel keys. Okay. So let's assay the scroll. Mercato's last words. Upon the old scroll you read this hastily scrawled message. We are betrayed. Assassins have quickly penetrated the castle quickly. There is no time to reach my inner sanctum. The answer is there, and the prison is the key. Okay, I'm gonna drop this. No, it's not. Because if you look, and one thing that I realized on a single person run, DFortae, 2 words, inventory management. On steroids. That's 4 words, sorry, Moody. Because now, and also I'm gonna do another shout out. Ed from Wild Dog Arcade. Okay. And go follow Wild Dog Arcade. They play a lot. They play pinball. They're excellent streamers. It's very educational. Honestly, they talk about the games and they welcome tips. So glad to shout them out too. So, let's see what I've got here. I've got the Ring of Steel Keys, and it talks about a prison. Now, the thing about going to a prison is going for a prison does have its pros, but it also does have its cons. Get it? Boo! So I've got a few things here that I really need to, the bone combs and brushes, I need to carry those with me because no, don't say anything, Moody, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it because people may be watching that are like, okay. And in case you're wondering why my character is named Failure, is because let's just say that they have there's been more backfires than a defective car than a car with a defective engine. Okay, so this is so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go the other way, and I'm actually gonna what I'm gonna do is if you have inventory items, one way to get rid of them is to actually use them. So it says you detect faint movements from within the prison cell, but this is the funny part. If I use it, it opens, but you know what? Nothing attacks me. Nothing attacks me here. I kind of find that super funny. Okay, there's nothing here, so I'm going to go into here. You detect faint movements. Here we go again. Now we're going to use something. Ring of Steel keys. That opens the door. We detect for more faint movements. Ring of Steel keys. Let's use them again. Better save it, because Moody's rule: save early, save often. And by the way, if you look at my death counter, you notice that I have died 26 times. So in other words, there has been 26 times, and with a single character run, once you die, guess what? You're dead. And that's it. Okay. One thing about this game is, you notice that my Ring of Steel keys is gone. That means that I've used them. Okay, I've used all of them. So in other words, I'm like, okay, you've used them all. Okay, so I'm going to go back in this room where it said there were no clumped in the corner. You find several bags of stores, most likely food, to fatten up the unlucky captives. 3 bread rolls, a bunch of bananas, 2 bread rolls, a bunch of bananas, a bunch of bananas. I'm going to take the bunch of bananas. I'm gonna take 2 bread rolls. I'm going to leave 2 bunches of bananas, and I'm going to leave the 2 bread rolls. Okay, so inventory is full, but you see I have 2 bread rolls, so I can merge them. I can merge the 2 bread rolls, and I just hope that this gives me another bunch of bread rolls. I got a bunch of bananas. I only need 1 bunch. Let's eat them. That gives me a little bit of XP boost. Let's see. Did we get another bunch of bananas? By the way, I would make a reference to Gwen Stefani, but last time I kind of sang, I actually got flagged for copyright when I exported it to YouTube. So I'm not going to sing too much, or as Gwen Stefani, one of her songs is B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Okay. It's from the song Holla Back Girl. Okay. So what we're going to do, and just letting you know, probably in the next few minutes there is going to be an ad break coming up soon. So how I handle ad breaks is it's my time to step away, give myself a little break, and you can do the same if you needed to get another, let's say another beer, or you need to go to the bathroom, take advantage of that. Okay, now. So the bread rolls I can either sell or I can use them. I'm actually going to rest a little bit because my magic is a little bit down. I know DFortae, you're familiar with this, but Wild Dog Arcade, the red bar is hit points, the yellow bar is stamina, and the blue bar is mana, what we call spell points. Okay, ad break hasn't started yet, which I'm a little bit surprised at because it usually is pretty responsive. Why isn't the ad break starting? Well, maybe it just doesn't want to. That's all right. Okay. So the ad break has started. So that's all right. Feel free to chill. That's why I do that. Tell you what, you know what I want you to do? But the best we can do is 1,000 a year. 30 an hour. Okay, I can work with that. Okay. Okay, good. Good, Moody. Sorry, I forgot to check my mic. I also want to thank. Oh, no. Okay. According to my computer, my ad break is over. I do want to thank two new followers, S8SP8P. Thank you very much for following. I'm not sure if I said that right. And Lord Kagai. I want to thank both of you for the follow. What that means is followers, you get You get notifications when I go live, so you can decide if you want to follow me. Although I'm gonna say it hasn't been working perfectly. Um, Also, this is sub September is coming up. But as I said, I don't require people. No need to sub. I'm still trying to get through some tough times, but I'm hoping to get. What I want to do, I want to have an incentive. My goal is to have an incentive for people like, hey, if you sub, you get maybe better better redeems, or where you don't have to spend channel points. But okay, so let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game, y'all. Okay, so you detect faint movements from within the prison cell. I'm going for it, okay? I wanna level up. I wanna level up, so let's see what's in this prison cell. Again, prison has its pros, but it has its cons. Okay, so we got 3 dragon lizards. Oh boy. So we're immediately now. One thing, if you're in a single encounter game, your key is to hide. Now, some of you may wonder. Okay, so you're wondering, how can a priest hide? Well, I used to be a bard, and one thing about this game, if you have previous experience, like if let's say you have previous experience in hiding, most of the time it stays with you when you move to the next when you class change. Okay, I also did a protection spell just so I could give me some training in music. One thing about DFortae, and watch the streams when DFortae streams especially Wizard 8, Wizardry 8. He often talks about great training, and that's how you get better at things. You get better at things by doing them, which I think is realistic. It's like it's just like bench press. If you have a skill bench press, you get better at the bench press skill by bench pressing more. Now, I don't know if I do it every day, that being said, because... Oh, great! Whirlwind. Only damage 1 monster for 6. Okay. Well, I guess what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to break out the hired help. Let's do level 4 conjuration. And knock on wood. I don't know if I want to knock on wood that I get frost giants, because last couple times I got frost giants, they've been a bit of a disappointment. Okay, 8 skeletons. I'm not sure if that's the greatest thing, but I'm just going to say, this is a DeForte mod, so DeForte may have given the skeletons some nice abilities. Okay, so right now it looks like the skeleton... Ooh. At least the skeletons are doing a little bit of damage. That's fine. Come on, skeletons! Darn it! You're like hitting, but you're not penetrating. Sheesh. Oh, I forgot. You're nothing but bones. Now, one thing I'm doing, if you see the shadow above the U in failure, that means that I'm hidden. I always. Okay. Ooh. Okay. DFortae says armor mount will sure help them. And by the way, backseating in my stream is allowed. You know, if you wanna drop a hint, feel free. Oh wait, I don't have armor melt. Wait a minute, but let's at least do a bless. Let's at least do a bless. That I'm not sure if that'll help, but even if it doesn't help, still it's casting a spell. It's helping. Yeah, I have. Oh, Fiddle of Holding too. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, DFortae, for reminding me. I forgot about that. Because if I remember correctly, if I can get one, I'm hoping that these monsters one of them can be held. Unaffected, darn. That's all right. That's all right. You know, there's nothing that's saying I can't try it again. Nothing saying, you know, hey, unaffected. Yep. Well, let's try it again. Let's try Fiddle of Holding again. Heck, even if I'm not doing damage, I'm still getting music training, which I'm not sure if it's the case that it may help improve my music enough to where I can actually, you know, it becomes more effective. I'm not sure if that's the case. I'm not sure if, let's say, ooh! Now, you notice it says 3 dragon lizards, but you notice that it says 1 in parentheses. Breath weapons take a lot out of you, stamina-wise. So that's what's been happening. They've been trying to, and if it gets to 0, you see the skeletons are doing more damage now. See, the skeletons are doing more damage. Good. Again, let's play Fiddle of Holding. Nope, we still didn't get them. Ooh. Well, they are super resistant, but again, that's all right. I mean, I don't mind training. You know, every time we cast the Fiddle of Holding, we're getting training. And see, one of the dragon lizards wanted to run, so they're kind of like realizing, hey, you know, the writing's on the wall. Okay, we got one down. Yep. DFortae, you're saying, wow, they are super resistant. And you're probably standing back there. I'm going to be sarcastic, okay? I like you, DFortae. You're probably standing back there saying, oh, yes, I made them super resistant. Which is all right, you know, it's... You know, I'm playing the DFortae balanced, you know, balanced mod, and that's I think one thing you were really good at was. Now you see that dragon lizard breathed on me and still hit me. Just because you're hidden doesn't mean you still can't get hurt by spells or, you know, get hit by spells or like breath attacks, Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat a bread roll. I really need some healing, and I'm assuming that the healing. Now, see, the thing about the skeletons is we have 8 skeletons, so... Ooh! You look at that, you see 2 dragon lizards, and you see the number 0. That means both of the dragon lizards, they're probably exhausted from all that breathing. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go in. Let's go in. Let's fight. You notice they're still at 0. Woohoo! And welcome on in. I have to identify myself, John Moody of Moody Mystery. I'm doing a DFortae mod of Wizardry 7. I like to stream retro games. So here we don't have to hide. We're just gonna be like, they can't do anything. Okay, I see they're moving. So what I need to do is I need to hide. There were about 6 skeletons that hit, and none of them penetrated. Now, I'm probably going to say, being a dragon lizard, I'd probably say donuts to dollars. That they probably got some pretty good penetration, because if you're a dragon lizard, you probably have some tough armor skin. And how the DFortae mod works is that, when you hit, it looks for 2 things. It looks for did you hit, and did you penetrate? So it's possible that you can hit but not penetrate. And then that, especially if you have tough armor. Crap, okay. Ooh, 27,000 experience. Now, this is one of the reasons why I like a single character run, because I don't have to share with anyone. Yeah, they're getting poked to death by skeletons. So in other words, I'm like, hey, I can just... So one thing I always like to do, and I'm a completist in this, is I like to map out the entire you-know-what. Okay, so we've got this part mapped out. So you detect faint movements within the prison cell, but I'll tell you what, I need to rest for a little bit. I need to rest. Let my mana get up there. Okay, my mana's up there, but my hit points aren't. They did increase a decent amount, but... Okay. 69.78. Okay. That's better. Let's rest a little bit more so I can okay. I think we're good. Oh crap. Okay. I have a feeling this is a random encounter. Ooh, okay. That being said, there was a group of Gorns that tried to hit me with a willow arrow, and there was a group of Gorns that tried to hit me with a lance. So I have a feeling that this is a decent encounter. So what I'm gonna do is I don't want to. Normally I would run, but I'm gonna do conjuration. I don't know. I'm gonna do level 7. I'm gonna go all out on conjuration. See what I get. Oh. Okay, so we get one of those mixolinxes, which honestly I learned the last time are really, if they cast the right spells, they can really kick butt. I'm going to at least cast a whirlwind on the spearman just to give me some maybe a little bit more training. It actually killed a few of them, which is good. The Mixolinks are actually pretty magically resistant, so that's a good thing. I'm also going to do a little bit of scribe training. Wait a minute. Okay. Nah, actually, before I do scribe training, let's cast some bless. Ooh. Now the young Mixlinks that cast Psionic Blast, usually I'm worried about. Oh, let's get them insane. With the hit points that this with the summon monster is casting, I'll be honest with you, that's just kicking ass. And pardon my French, I don't care about saying kicking ass. Okay, I think one of my other fire shield scrolls got used up, which is alright. Which I don't mind. I don't think any of these characters are gonna like hit me with fire, but still, you know, it's using these scrolls actually actually benefit you in two ways. Way number one is training, but way number two is when you use it, eventually it goes away, and guess what? You get you get an inventory slot. And as I said, inventory control in one person run. Okay, cool. And again, I want to welcome everyone who's watching. And see, this is what I like about the DFortae mod. To the right of failure, it shows you that I have a fire shield and that it's now at level 3. That's what I'm thinking. I'm assuming. Oh boy, Prismic Ray. Prismic Ray is one of my favorite spells because it really does. It really does has some cool effects, you know. Prismic Ray, you can like make them paralyzed, nauseous. You can get them stoned. Wait a minute. What's so bad about getting stoned? You know, another... Angor died. And again, the fact that I'm hidden. See, I summoned a monster. I can essentially have the hired help do the work, you know. I'm sorry, Moody. I shouldn't say hired help, you know. Let's use summon monsters, you know, because try to be a little bit more politically correct. Well, there's only one problem with this Gorn Ranger Insane. What happens if the Gorn Ranger decides to attack attack someone else? They can't. Darn, that's 35,000 experience. Now we got 16 javelins, which is nice, okay? I'm not gonna complain about that, but look what has happened. My inventory is now filled up again. Okay. That's good. At least we got rid of the bread rolls. Okay, we still need to heal up because we spent almost all of our magic points on summoning the Mixolinks. Maybe we consider dropping your 2 robes. Let me look at what I've got. Gossamer gown. Thank you for the suggestion. You know what? That actually sounds like a great idea because. So if you look at this is my. So there's 2 types of armor class. There's the dodge armor class, which is +6, and the penetration armor class, which is +9. So, honestly, what the gowns are doing, they're doing nothing. They're just weighing me down. So why don't we get rid of them? If we can find something that can do a better job. Okay, so we've got 9 Gorns and 6 Gorns now. I'm gonna hide. I'm just gonna run because I don't think these really give us a lot of benefit. You know, so let's try to. Yeah, thank you, DFortae, because I don't think they really. Also, the Gossamer gowns, I don't think really do much in terms of other protection. And one tip, if you're playing this game, find items that actually give you more protection. So maybe if, let's say, I were to get like a robe +1, maybe it doesn't help armor class a lot, but maybe let's say it gives you like 10-20% resistance. You know, it's actually probably not a bad way to go. You know, it's like, you know, or maybe 20% resistance. There's going to be an ad break that's probably going to be coming soon within the next few minutes. Again, how I do ad breaks is it's a chance for you all to relax, do stuff, you know, etc. Okay, so I'm going in. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we get a lot of creeping cruds. Oh boy. I'm trying to remember how strong these are, so I'm just gonna hide. I don't know. Do I want to summon the Mixoplex, or do I want to summon something lesser? Let's go with something lesser for now. Ooh, 2 skeleton lords. I like it. I like skeleton lords. Because I know skeleton lords can often cast some awesome spells. But I wanted them to cast fireballs, darn you skeleton lords. Okay, so the ad breaks, so BRB, y'all. Okay, I'm back, everyone. Ad break is over. We are now battling some fungus oozes. But fortunately, we're not battling them alone. My character is hidden. My character has been renamed Failure because, how can I say this nicely? They kept backfiring their spells. Now, so right right now we've got some skeleton lords that are helping, that I've summoned to help us fight. Okay, notice that even though I'm hidden, which is if you see the shadow above the U in failure, I can still get hit. This is a Wizardry 7 thing. You know what? I haven't. Let's do a bless. Let's do a bless. It gives us oratory training. Basically, anytime you cast a spell, you improve your oratory. And what oratory does is it makes sure that you don't backfire a spell. So you want to have a very high oratory. It's kind of like giving a speech. The first time maybe you give a speech in class, you're like, oh, nervous, oh. But eventually you get used to it, and you get to the point where you're like, and I'm going to say the same thing. The same thing is true with me. When I started teaching, I was like nervous as heck. But after a while, you get used to it. You're like, so you can. So in other words, I'm now no longer afraid to stand up in front of people and talk. And you don't have to mention in chat, but if you're someone that's like, that had trouble with getting used to public speaking, I understand you. You're like, I can see, hey, it's nervous. And full disclosure, I do have anxiety issues, and so for me it was particular tough. And back in the golden days, they didn't really know about that. It's like, you're anxious. Must be you. But now they have lots of things that can help. Like help with anxiety. I'm just okay. We're just letting the skeleton lords do their work. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna just. No need to get into. Ooh, fungus ooze 17 damage. These must be some tough fungus oozes. Now, I'm just going to throw this out. I don't know if you're still in chat, DFortae. You can take this suggestion. It would at least be nice if you have, in Wizardry 6, when you summon, in the old Wizardry 6, when you summon monsters, they told you what monsters were summoned. It would be nice, but you don't have to do that. I don't want you to be like making another version just because of that, but that's just me again, and maybe no one else had that idea. But I'm gonna tell you, this is. Ooh, look at that. We're down. Ooh, we're down to only 2 fungus oozes, and only one of them is active. Ooh, skeleton lord. Why didn't you cast that on the? Okay, thank you for letting me know that. That's that's fine. I know you're sometimes limited by what the engine is capable of. Woohoo! We got rid of the fungus oozes. Let's see. Ooh, 20 more thousand XP. Let's see how close we are. Let's see how close we are to the next level up. We're only 50,000 away! Ha baby! Wait a minute. What was that? Oh, I see a button on a wall here. Okay, a button. What do I do? Oh, yeah, let's press it. Hee. Press button. As I said, it reminds me of the cartoon jokes where you're like, where they talk about it's like don't press the red button. Reminds me of a Porky Pig and Daffy Duck episode. Sorry for referencing old cartoons, but if this is a retro stream, deal with it. I mean, I had some cool people back in college when I was like attending. Basically, there were like three things. It's like Commodore 64 games, Inspector Gadget, and retro cartoons. Okay, let's hide. I'm just. Ooh, okay, blinding flash. What do I want to do? Do I want to? Let's do conjuration, but we'll only do level 4. We don't have a lot of. Okay, spirits. My concern with spirits is they're not like that strong, but I mean, what I mean by not that strong, they don't have a lot of hit points, so they can't take a lot of, damage. But they can do some really cool spells. I'm hoping that they... Okay, we got some magic missiles, we got some insanity. Good. I like it. And I'm gonna be streaming this tomorrow night also. So probably about 8-9 p.m. And I usually go a minimum of 2 hours, so but depending on what happens, hey, if I get raided, I'm just gonna say my record stream for a planned 2-hour stream was actually 5 hours, because I got like a 40-person raid, and I'm like, okay, people are gonna like go away, and no one really went away. It's like people were like were sticking around. As I was like, after 5 hours, I was like, enough. I mean, I was getting tired, but that was one of my favorite streams. Okay, Spirit cast magic missiles. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is the DFortae mod of Wizardry 7. So it looks like we've got Gorn Lancers and Gorn Rangers. Yeah. You know what? We probably should do a bless. We need to do a bless, y'all. Need to do a bless. Okay, good. We've done enough damage that we're starting to kill some of the monsters. And I don't know if we have a fire shield scroll, but let's do it anyway. Let's do a fire shield scroll. Not only to get rid of it, but get us some training in what in scribe. Again, that's how you do training. You actually use the skills, even if we don't need them, because we actually can cast the fire shield scroll. And while we're at it, let's get some training in music. Loot of iron skin, that's going to give us some protection. Nothing like some good old protection. Ooh, magic missiles, thank you. Okay. Oh, we're down to 2 Gorns. Nicely done. So. Nicely done, y'all. So we're gonna hide. Now you may say we're being a wimp. Or excuse me, we're being a bit of a coward, but hey, if you've got summoned monsters, have them do the work for you. You know, have them do the work for you. And maybe I'm being very, very risk averse, but oh, and ooh, we've got a spear. We're leaving it on the ground. Well, let's pick it up and see what it is. It's probably something we can't use. Oh, it's a spear. We're dropping it. It's like, no. Sorry. Pretty much this. If we were to sell that spear, we would probably get us about maybe 10 gold for it at the most. Maybe even less. I don't know. So, we're not even going to bother. But, guess what? We're now 25,000 away from the next level. So, let's see. We're rested up, so let's go into the next realm. Let's go into the next cell. I don't know if I've done that. Check the journey map kit. Okay, so we detect faint movements from within the prison cell. Yep, we know. Let's see what we got here. Ooh! Oh boy, T-Rangs. We got T-Rang Watchers, T-Rang Guarders, and then we just got 8 T-Rangs we've known nothing about. So let's do our hide trick. So notice that they can even if they cast spells, we can still be affected by them. But so that's the thing you have to keep in mind on Wizardry 7. You know, you can still get hit by spells, and I'm breaking out the whoop ass, okay? Boy, they're still hitting me some. It's like I'm hidden. What? Hypnotic lore? Really? Well, I hate to say this, this, we could our death meter could go up another notch. Because we did not get off our spell before the hypnotic lore. Okay, guess what? Let's add another to the death count. Death count's now at 27. Yeah. I hate to say it. I'm just gonna let you be honest. I think I just got a bad random number generator issue, RGN. Yeah, so in other words, I didn't, they actually got me. Yeah, that's Wizardry for you. But you know what? Can I be honest with you? I think that's part of the fun. You know, it's like boring. Okay, Jim, character just like, I've got a level 500 character, I'm just going through everything. Boring. But you know, struggling. That's more. That's having more fun. Now, I remember TAing for a professor that was actually a top 300 according to the Princeton Review, and the professor's idea was, hey, you know, have the students struggle. Guide them. They said guide them to the answer. Don't give them the answer. Direct them along. Make them think things through. And I like that approach. It's like same thing. I was remember a long time ago. I was called on a question. One of the professors asked me a question, and one of the other students was about to tell me the answer. I'm like, no. And even the professor said, I want to work this out for myself. You know, I want to go through the logic. Let me think through the logic. Because that's how you learn. You know? And it's the same thing when I did chemistry tutoring. I was like this, oh crap. Don't tell me that I'm gonna die before my summon monsters even get to, you know, do stuff. Okay. I think I know what to do here. I think I know what to do here. You know, let's we're not going to do this fight anymore, okay? We're going to be like, Let's go to one of these other rooms. Now, it's kind of funny. We detect faint movements in the prison cell, but yet they're not coming out at us. Oh, good. These are bugs. You know what? I'm still gonna summon the hopefully a young Mixelinx, but the thing is, these bugs are not gonna really be able to. I don't think they do spells, so. agree, DFortae. If there's no challenge, what's the point, you know? You want... Oh, boy. Tell you what, those Venom Weevils just met their match. One of them died and one of them got stoned. Darn. Okay. I had to throw a pun in chat because I can. I did. And by the way, anyone in chat, hey, if you want to post a pun, go ahead. I don't mind. I like puns. Oh crap! I forgot about the deadly poison aspect of the weevils. Well, let's on the venom wheels. Let's do a whirlwind. I'm gonna do a whirlwind, you know. I'll tell you what this young mixed lynx loves the spell of you know what. Oh crap. Oh darn. I'll tell you what, that young mixed lynx casts a mean... What spell did they cast? Darn it. But it casts a pretty darn mean, not Prismic Missile, but it was like a... Oh. So I'm going to do... Cyanide Blast, I know, darn. Let's cast a Fire Shield. We don't need it, but I'm casting it so I can at least... it's going to help with training. That's one thing I want to do here. I want to train. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a heavy heal. I don't really need it, but I have one heavy healed left, and that's going to really... That's going to help with it's going to help with help with inventory control. Yeah, probably should do a loot of iron skin. You know, doesn't hurt to get some music training. Thank you, DFortae Psionic Blast. Oh, got 3 venom weevils, excuse me, not wheels, Moody. Okay. Let's do a let's do a bless. I always like to do a bless because it helps. It helps with hit. I think hit probability. Ooh, 2 venom wheels, 0. We're going after them. The young Mixelplix beat me to it. Ooh! Level up! Intelligence. Strength. Give me strength. Speed. Well, okay, it's good speed. Give me strength. Personality. Give me strength. Really? Welcome on in, LEJ. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for coming on in. I'm doing well. I'm having some fun with a mod of Wizardry 7. But I'm gonna temporarily halt things because there is an ad break coming soon. And usually what I like on an ad break, what I like to do is I like to just rest. Gives everyone a chance to use the bathroom. You know, whether it be number 1 or number 2. Okay, so I'm actually gonna hold it here for a little bit because okay, so LEJ says womp womp. Okay, I assume that means that that was not the best joke. Okay, so we have an ad break starting, so take a break with me. Use the bathroom if you need to, number 1 or number 2. Okay, ad break is over, and I'm just gonna be happy. And I don't know if you're still here, LEJ, but the ad break is like Gatorade, which sorry, being that I went to the University of Georgia, I'm not a fan of, but it did feature several female athletes, including a softball player. LEJ, I don't know if you played softball, but if you did, that's cool. And by the way, feel free to put in puns. Okay, so let's get back to the game, darn it, Moody. Oh yeah, we were leveling up. We are now a level 12 priest. Okay. So how it works, when you level up, you get there's 4 possible skills. Right now I only have 3 of them because I haven't unlocked the 4th one yet. I'm gonna do axe just because I can. So physical, swimming, climbing, scouting. On here I like to increase skullduggery because what I've been doing is on a lot of the locks I've been using knock-knock spells. Please. If you think knock-knock is a funny spell, feel free to include some knock-knock jokes. But this is the best one, academia. I want to do theology. I have 75 theology. You know, you want to get theology to the max. Because once theology hits 98, you get access to access to some really good spells. Let's see what we get. Okay. So let's go to the Golden Corral Buffet, where they have a huge variety. I mean. Okay, so silence, cure poison, or purify air. I like cure poison. Okay, I like that option because instant death, make wounds, magic screen, remove core earth. Oh, I like magic screen. Maybe sane mind, but you know. Web, enchanted blade, nothing. Ooh. So I'm leaning right now between, let's see, cure poison, magic screen, and cure disease. Oh boy. Well. So I'm gonna just work this out, y'all. Cure disease will give me some spell points in the water realm. Cure poison will give me a really good spell, but there are potions that can cure poison. But magic screen will get me not only a cool spell, but it will also increase my magic points. And so what that means is I could summon something and still have more left. So I'm going to go with magic screen. I'll tell you what, that's a tough decision. Again, it's like going to a Golden Corral buffet, and you're like, oh crap, I got all this protein. I've got like the fried chicken, I've got the fish, I've got the breaded fish. And what do I want for carbs? I've got mac and cheese, I've got rice, I've got mashed potatoes, and even if I get the mashed potatoes, do I want gravy on them, or oh boy. So I'm going to rest. I'm just going to rest here. Yeah, it's like, I'll be honest with you. I love buffets. You know, I'm a fan of buffets because it gives you options. Like one of my favorite buffets is like Mexican buffets. And what I do when I go to a Mexican buffet, I'm like, if you go to a lot of Mexican restaurants, you know they give you chips. So what I like to do, I like to take some of the chips, put them on a buffet plate, and then I'm like, And then I'll make my own ultimate nachos, you know. I'll be like, oh, okay, let's see what we want to put on. Let's do chicken this time, you know. Throw in some cheese. Oh, and we have to have the guac, you know. And so you get a cool plate of ultimate nachos. And of course they give you salsa, so you can you can pour the salsa over the nachos. So yeah, that's why I love the Mexican buffets. It's the creativity you can have. You detect faint movements within the prison cell. Wow, a lot of XP required for the next level. Darn it, but. Let's see what I've got. You see, I've now got 97 in magic. Ooh, so I can actually do Whirlwind 3. Got Fire Shield, still got Bless, Hypnotize, and Identify. So, tell you what, I think I've leveled up a little bit. So let's go on in. Let's see what... I don't think we've been in here yet. Nope, we haven't. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, Ratkins and Savant Guards. Okay. And yeah, DFortae says, don't forget your magic screen. It's like you go to the beach. Hey, don't forget your sunscreen. Okay, this actually isn't too bad, I hope. So we're gonna cast a level 4 conjuration. I'm gonna do level 4 conjuration, and let's see if these. Ooh, we got frost giants. Wait a minute, Moody. What did you say about frost giants? You're not a fan of them? Okay, I hope one of these frost giants breathe. Thank you. Thank you, frost giant, for breathing. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're going to break out our improved whirlwind. Now we can cast it at level 3 because we have enough spell points. Okay, I think I know what happened. The frost giants saw my message that I was like not interested in them anymore. I'm like, no, we're gonna show you that we're good frost giants. See, I think that's what happened. The frost giants were like, Moody, you don't make fun of us. Okay, we've got 19 darts, so we're gonna take the darts. Let's see what type of darts we... Feather darts! Seriously? There... Wait a minute. Ooh! Notice that our dodge AC used to be +6, now it's +5? What happened is on the last level up I got speed. And because I have greater speed, my dodge armor class has improved. Nicely done, Moody. So nicely done. Now, what I'm going to do is I have yet to finish this room. Now, when you level up, you get other things. You get other benefits. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to rest here. Okay, we're done. We got everything back. But see, this time what we're going to do is when we go into this room, we're going to summon the level 7 monster. See, I think I've been trying to do level 4 monsters like frost giants, which I thought were the greatest. They're okay, but we're gonna let's head on in, because we can potentially get a good bit of experience from this, and then I can decide which direction I want to go in. Inside the barracks stands poised a horde of feisty Gorn. Hello, Gorn. Oh, ooh. So we've got some Gorn Ashigaru, and we've got some other Gorns that we don't know much about. So let's hide. Now, the Gorn Ashigaru were able to get a few hits in me before I was able to hide. But let's do a conjuration. Oh, a Fiero! I don't know how that's gonna work. We've got a Fiero. I've never seen that in this version. I've seen it in the vanilla version, but I've never seen it in this version. So okay. We're gonna still do bless. Let's still do bless. Let's do a level 6 bless. Oh, whoa, boiling blood. Darn. Gorns are going after the Fiero. Darn, wow. Okay. You know what, Fiero? I hate to say this, but you need to do a frickin' nuclear blast, okay? Oh yeah, casting a fireball at a fire-using creature is not the way to kill them. I'm sorry, okay, y'all. Ooh, Firestorm is even better. Cause see, the thing about Firestorm is it lasts for a little while, okay? So when you do Firestorm, it hangs around. It's not like, oh yeah, you can, so it will do less damage each round. It's kind of like a cloud. It's like we've got a Firestorm and you see, it's still damaging them. So, oh wow! I'll tell you what. don't know what I want anymore. I'm not sure if I want a mixed links or a Fiero. You know, it's too tough to call. Darn, I'll tell you what, this the Fiero is just like kicking ass. Pardon my French. Holy shnikes! We're down to 2 Gorn Rangers. Oh crap! 77,000 XP! Damn! I know DFortae, that wasn't a win. That was an annihilation. That was like a frickin' annihilation. I'm still gonna do this now. The key I got, okay? So you're like, what key did you get? I got an armory key. Oh, really? Am I going to get another encounter? This one I'm going to hide and run from just because I didn't have a chance to rest. Although I will say it's probably a good... It's probably a good encounter for XP, but I still want to at least run away. So I can at least save. And I'm going to say this, it's always good to save, you know. Okay, so this says Orkogre Army and Supply. Armory key, so that gets rid of that. I'm going to save it here just because I'm going to rest here just because I can. Really, 8 Gorns. If these are if these are like just regular Gorns, I'm just going to run because... See, the thing about Gorn Spearmen is that they don't give you a lot of XP, okay? And so I don't want to like spend a lot of time on Gorns. That don't give you a lot of XP. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to save it under a different name just in case something happens. So I'm going to save it, but I'm also going to adjust the configuration. Okay, so let's rest here again. So we're good. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. We got a few slots. In the far corner of the supply depot are a number of barrels and several crates. Inspecting the barrels, they contain pieces of a dried, horrid, brown, leathery-like substance completely caked with salt. Stiffing one of the chunks of brown, your stomach immediately curdles. Investigating the correct next, you pry one open and discover jars filled with the organs and internals of animals immersed with a thick oozing liquid. Dusting off the top of the crate, you discern the following markings. Monk. Okay, so we get some salted monk meat. And we're going to take this just because we can. And monk innards. We're going to leave the other two behind because we only need one. So what we're going to do, the salted monk meat, we're going to merge. And we do have a monk innards. We're going to need that for later. I'm not going to tell you why. Now, if we wanted to, we could go into this other room, and there's a lot of stuff. Okay? But let's look at me. 1, 2. So I only have three inventory slots. I may come back for these, but I'm not going to. So let me heal myself. Okay, so I'm gonna save it. Heal myself, and then I'm going to decide what to do to further move the narrative forward. Because I've pretty much finished this area. So there's a couple things I can do to finish the narrative. Or to move the narrative along, excuse me. So I can do this. I can I'll have to look and see, because I'm trying to remember if there was a certain area that I did not explore yet. Okay. Oh yeah, I never explored this right area. A gaggle of whispers quickly hushes as you enter the chamber. So I think this was the area where I did not really explore it. So let's get back to this. Okay. Oh crap. We've got Gorn Shamans. Oh boy. So, I'm going to just say Gorn Shamans. We're going to hide first. What? Failure? Failure did not hide? Well, you know what? That's why you're called failure, because you failed. Okay, there is an ad break coming up, just letting y'all know. At least failure finally hid. Oh crap, we got Gorn leaders and Gorn shamans. Okay. We're breaking out the whoop ass. We're breaking out the level 7 conjuration, okay? Okay, so there's an ad break going on, so I'm going to BRB. Okay, y'all, the ad break is over. Got a problem. I don't have a lot of healing. And I want to save my magic points for other things. Okay, at least... Oh, crap! Failure died? Okay, time to update the death toll. 28, we're up to 29. Woohoo! Okay. Right now, I'm planning to end the stream in 15 minutes from now. That being said, if we get a raid or we get a bunch of viewers, the stream will be extended, but I'll let you know that, okay? So I'm gonna at least I'm gonna keep you in the loop about that, okay? So. And y'all don't feel that you have to like stand around or whatnot, you know. But as I said, I'll let you know. Okay, I'm only gonna do a oh boy. I'm gonna do a conjuration, but only at level 4 because this is only one monster group, and I think a skeleton lord should be able to take these jokers out. Let's see, do I have anything? I do have an air pocket. I'll at least do the air pocket thing. Ah, spirits. Okay, not bad. Oh crap! it was the spirits that they summoned. Oh crap. And they silenced my darn skeleton lord. Crap. These guys mean business. So let's try whirlwind on the shamans. Let's see if we can't like maybe oh they oh. And the worst part is if I'm paralyzed, see I'm no longer hidden. I'm no longer hidden, so I'm like have to be like oh crap, and now I'm silenced. At least I got back into the shadows, okay? Well, I was silenced. Hopefully the skeleton lord eventually becomes hopefully the skeleton lord becomes eventually unsilenced and can start kicking some butt. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Dispel undead. Let's do another dispel undead. What the heck, you know? Okay, so now what we've done, let's see what we've got. We've got a bless. Let's at least do a bless, you know. I think we can do that. Let's do another bless. What the heck? Oh, cool. Alright, we're only down to one Gorn Shaman. Go bless. Go bless. Yeah, ha ha, baby. I like how they, it tried to put it on me, but I'm like, no, no, no. Come on, skeleton lords, darn it. Thank you! Okay, let's save it. Okay, ooh, we got a chest here, so let's rest before we open the chest. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me just check something, cause no, we're still good. Okay. My concern was that there was a glitch with the you know what. You know what? Let me try something. We've got a book of detection here. Let's see if we can't use it. Let's try to use it. Okay, I'm gonna say I don't like to save scum, but I'm going to do it anyway. So let's see if we can't use it. Use our. Okay, it won't let us. Okay. Let's cancel it. Let's go back. And let's use our knock-knock scroll, okay? We've got a knock-knock scroll that may be able to open this chest. The chest opens. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff. Now, that being said, we probably can't take most of this stuff, but let's take the 3 scrolls. Let's take the scrolls. Let's see what they give us. Let's see what we can take. Okay, we can't take the potions, so guess what that means? We're on inventory control. We're screwed. But at least on the scrolls, we can see what we get. Armor plate, okay, very useful. Ooh, crush. I like that. I like that scroll. Oh, resurrect. Now, resurrect, we don't really need a lot because we can, because we're doing a single character run, but still, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to still do Book of Detection because that's going to help us. Heal wounds, let's do the max. Oh, almost got to the max, that's fine. So, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so let me just make sure that I'm like at the, yep. Okay, so this is going to be the last battle unless something really strange happens, like we get raided. If not, then I already have someone in mind to raid. This could take a little bit of time though, so I'm just going to say that. Ooh, 2 Fieros. This should not take a while. See, I think the Fiero's going to make quick work of every... Oh, darn. Those Fieros do not... are meaning business. I'll tell you what. Those Fieros are like, we're not messing around. Darn that! Holy crap! They're like casting brutal spells. Darn, those Fieros are like, wow. I'm just hanging back. I'm just gonna hang back and just, not worry about, oh crap. 34,000 experience. They gave us a spear. I'm gonna take it, but you know what? This is... I do want you to please stick around for the raid. I'm just going to give you some advice. Stick around for the raid, even if you're like, if you're like not sure, because I try to think, who do I think my the people watching me would like. Sometimes I'm off, sometimes I'm on. I've actually followed about 10 channels just because of someone channels that they rated, and I'm like, oh, this is a cool channel. So I'm gonna rate a fellow pinball streamer, Angry Old Man Gaming. Angry Old Man Gaming Official does a lot of like pinball streams. Also does a lot of really cool retro streams. Plays Fortnite. Plays a lot of retro games. So thank you, and y'all have a great night. So here we go.
Oh man, we have Moody Mystery coming through. Moody. Damn it, I can't score, dude. I can't fucking go. We're gonna go one more time. We're gonna restart. Moody, what's up, man? Welcome on in, Moody. Welcome on in, Raiders. Let me introduce myself properly while we get this game going. My name is Angry Old Man Gaming, JJLMSU. Around here, we do pinball Tuesday, Thursdays. I currently have Taxi, Foo Fighters, Jurassic Park, Godzilla, Stranger Things, and that's it. Mandalorian is gone. It left when I was in Green Bay at that pinball tournament. And I do have an X-Men Pro on the way in, but it's still a couple weeks out. So that's what I do. On Saturdays, we do Community Day Fortnite. We got like 670 wins. It's an Angry Old Man Gaming community, which is pretty darn good. And Sundays, when I can, we do subscriber pick retro arcade. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for that raid, Bodie. Happy Cat is not active. Happy Cat is selectively active tonight, Moody. He has celebrated some raids. He has not celebrated some raids. He has celebrated some bits. He has not celebrated some bits. I got nothing on him, man. But he is very selectively active. I don't know if you saw it in Discord, Moody. I took second last night at Crazy Quarters, man. Not too bad. I don't really want to fight the monster yet. Buildings down, we take Geigen, right? Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't celebrate for you, Moody. Fuck. everybody. Thank you, man. With Dominic and Todd and Nick there, man. I was glad to even be in the finals, man. It's cool too. First, second, and third, right? First, second, and third were me and my two buddies I went to Green Bay with, right? Me, Dom, and Nick. So it's good shit, man. Oh, I'll tell you what, though, man. I don't like to complain too much about other players, but I want to complain about this person real quick. And not